Hello and welcome to my presentation of Egypt. Jumhuriyat Misri Al Arabia is the official Arabic name of Egypt and is translated into the Arab Republic of Egypt. Its nickname is Al Dunya, which means Mother of the World. This will make sense when I'm discussing ancient Egypt at the end. This is the country's flower, the Egyptian lotus. Here is a map of Egypt. Bordering Egypt is Libya to the west, Sudan to the south, and Saudi Arabia, Jordan, and Israel to the east. Egypt has a population of 99 million and a density of 253.7 people per square mile. Egypt is 96% desert. The Nile River is in the east part of Egypt, and the Mediterranean Sea is to the north. The three largest cities in Egypt are the capital, Cairo, which has a population of 20.9 million, Alexandria, the capital 2,000 years ago, which has a population of 5.3 million, and Giza, which has a population of 3.1 million. Cairo is the largest city in the Arab world. It hosts the Egyptian Museum, which has many artifacts from ancient Egyptians, including tombs and statues. Cairo is Egypt's center of higher education and is the home of Al-Azhar University. In downtown Cairo is Tahrir Square, a public town square where political demonstrations happen. Islam is Egypt's dominant and official religion, as 90% of the country is Muslim and 10% is Christian. Muslims pray 5 times daily, always facing Mecca, which is southeast of Egypt and Saudi Arabia. On Friday, the Islamic day of worship, men gather in the mosque to pray, and women pray at home or in a separate part of the mosque. Egypt is dominated by one ethnic group. 99.6% of people are Egyptians. The non-Egyptians mainly live in the urban areas and are Persians, Romans, Greeks, and others. Islam influences almost all public and private life. Many Egyptians follow Islamic customs in their appearance. Men grow beards and wear long, light-colored gowns and skull caps, and women wear robes and cover their hair, ears, and arms with a veil. There is a debate in Egypt between those who want devotion to Islam to dominate and those who want Egypt to be more multicultural and diverse. Their biggest national holiday is Revolution Day, which celebrates Egypt becoming a republic and ending the monarchy. The official language in Egypt is Arabic, though they also teach English in schools. As you can see, the literacy rate is 82% for men and 65% for women. It is low compared to most of its bordering countries. The gap between men and women is very troubling. Egypt is the literary center of the Arab world. Egyptian novelist Naguib Mahfouz won the Nobel Prize for Literature. Theater, TV, and film are important for spreading popular culture because of the low literacy rates. Famous playwrights are Mahmoud Taimur and Tawfiq al-Hakim. Misra Studios, founded in 1934, was the first to make Arabic language films. Egyptian films are shown throughout the Arab world. Here is a timeline of major events from the past century that have shaped their government. In 1923, they created their first constitution after British rule. In 1952, they moved from a monarchy to a republic. In 1977, the attempt to unite with Libya and Syria failed, and in 2005, they held their first presidential elections where Egyptians got to vote. The current elected president is Abdel Fattah al-Sisi, and the prime minister, who is appointed by the president, is Mostafa Madbouly. They have 3 branches of government: the executive branch, the legislative branch, and the judicial branch. Because 96% of Egypt is desert, it has a hot, dry climate with only 2 seasons and gets very little rain. In Cairo, the winter temperature is an average high around 65, and the summer temperature is an average high of 96 degrees. Egypt's currency is the Egyptian pound. You would need around 16 Egyptian pounds to equal just $1. The gross domestic product per person is $12,700, which is less than their neighbors Israel, Saudi Arabia, and Libya, and greater than Jordan and Sudan. The first bank in Egypt started by an Egyptian was Bank Misra, founded by Talat Harb, who also created the film studio. Though only 3% of the total area is suitable for growing crops, Egypt's farming soil is very fertile. On this land, they grow corn, rice, wheat, cotton, barley, fava beans, and fruits. Besides farming, Egypt's major industries include food processing, tourism, textiles, chemicals, cement, petroleum/oil, and metals. Egypt imports more than they export. 40% of their imports are consumer goods, 20% is food, and the rest are raw materials, chemicals, and capital goods. Alexandria has the busiest seaport for imports and exports. Their major trading partners are China, the United States, Italy, Germany, and other Arab countries. Remember when I told you at the beginning that Egypt is known as the mother of the world? Now I'll tell you why. Starting around 3100 BC, ancient Egypt was a successful civilization ruled by pharaohs. Pharaohs were like kings and also religious leaders. Ancient Egyptians worshipped many gods and goddesses and believed that they also influenced every aspect of life. This is the Nile River. It is the center point of ancient Egypt's civilization. Ancient Egyptians also built temples, gigantic stone structures with enormous statues of gods and pharaohs, where they worshipped the gods. They also built huge pyramids as tombs for the dead pharaohs. The Pyramid of Khufu in Giza is the oldest of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. It was made of 2.3 million blocks of limestone and granite stone. Ancient Egypt was the birthplace of many inventions we still use today, including papyrus, a paper-like writing material, the 365-day calendar, basic math. Here's a video of me making a hieroglyphic, which they also invented. This was a system of using picture-like symbols that stood for ideas, letters, and sounds. Can you guess what I'm making? That's right, it's a hieroglyphic of Egypt. Time for questions.